Do not make this big mistake. Greetings, Star Wars Stackers. How you doing? I'm the Stacking Stormtrooper. If you're new to the channel, I'm a guy in a bucket talking about precious metals. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Get the bell notification clicked. That way you get updated with any new content. Today, guys, I'm sharing with you a quick story that is a big mistake, in my opinion, something that I did as a rookie stacker. I did post a video, I would say 5 months ago, basically. I'll put the card up there. I did do a big mistake video about capsules. Check it out if you haven't done so already. But this is another video that I wanted to share with some of you to help either some of you that might be in the same position as I was, or if you're currently doing this right now, I want you to not do what I'm about to tell you. Basically, I would say maybe about 6 years ago, I can't remember exactly when, my grandfather had passed away, and I inherited some of his silver rounds. I inherited around 120 silver rounds. I knew nothing about silver, didn't know anything about gold, and my parents, they gave me these silver tubes with the silver rounds in them. I just thought they were coins from his collection. I didn't know what this was that they were giving me. But I said, all right, thanks. And I put them away. Didn't think anything of them. And then around 2017, when I kind of got back into stacking, and the reason I say I got back into stacking is because in the mid-2000s, I did acquire some gold just on a whim, but I didn't think anything about stacking and didn't know anything about it. But I did buy some gold in the mid-2000s. But anyway, in 2017, when I would consider the birth of my stacking obsession, I went into my closet, took out the 120 silver rounds. I said, I'm kind of curious, what are these things? And I opened them up and I took a look, had no idea what the heck they were. I still can't pronounce them. I can't find anything about them. They're religious in nature. They were called maybe somebody watching this can let me know down below. Medjugorje rounds? Medjugorje? I have no idea. Anyway, something about the Holy Spirit. Something in Europe where, I guess, an apparition somehow just came to be and people saw it. And whatever. I don't know. I didn't understand what these silver rounds were. So I had 120 of them. I start researching. This is where, you start researching on YouTube. You start going down the rabbit hole. And lo and behold, I start getting interested in silver. And one of the things that I did see was that American Silver Eagles happens to be one of the most preferred, if not the most preferred, silver coin in the world when it comes to notoriety. I said, oh, okay, God forbid if there's ever a situation that I want to sell off these silver Medjugorje rounds, or whatever the heck they're called, if I wanted to sell these things off, some people may have difficulty knowing what they even are. I would have a harder time selling them possibly on the secondary market. So what I did is I took the 120 silver rounds and I went to a couple different coin shops to get some quotes, what they would pay me for them. But essentially what I wanted to do was take these 120 silver rounds and basically trade them in for as many American Silver Eagles as I possibly could. So I took the 120 silver rounds, brought them to a store, and they gave me, I think it was 103 or 104 American Silver Eagles. Basically, I lost about 16 ounces of silver on this transaction. And to me, as a rookie stacker, not knowing any better, I figured, okay, I'll get the 103, 104 American Silver Eagles. I'll have those, and then I'll be all set. I won't be buying any more silver. I'll be good to go, whatever. So I go back home, and then I realize, okay, I basically just lost, a couple of $100 at least, in maybe a few $100s in silver. And, I just said, oh, well, I got the American Silver Eagles. These are better, etc. Looking back now, hindsight being 2020, I should have kept those rounds because there are plenty of places that will buy them. There's plenty of ways that people could test whether or not if the silver is real or not. And I would have had 16 or 17 extra ounces of silver had I have just kept them. It's again one of those things. If you've got something right now that you're sitting on, if you inherited something, I would really caution you to maybe hang on to it. If you're thinking about getting into stacking, hang on to what you've got and then just add on to it from there. Because, you might be finding yourself in a situation where you make a regrettable move such as I did. Plus, they were my grandfather's. I know that, he would have wanted me to have whatever I was happy with, but, I kind of regret doing that transaction. I probably would have liked to have kept them and passed them down to my kids. But be that as it may, can't live in the past, but the only thing I could do is tell you guys, if you're watching this, if you happen to have silver rounds or were given coins or something as a part of a collection, maybe your parents passed it on to you or you bought something and didn't know what they were exactly, I would say hang on to it and consider getting into stacking in addition to what you've got. Don't trade those in for something else because you're probably going to lose some value if you do that. So don't make the mistake that I did. So guys, with that, I'm the Stacking Stormtrooper. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you check out that video. This video was awesome too. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, and long live the Empire.